French police sputter. Undoubtedly, the French police are always late. In its unbridled chase of the mysterious burglar, A.L., whose exploits we have followed with great regularity, the police have struck a significant obstacle, this being the victim's unbridled admiration for this canny thief. A rich and well-known eccentric heiress was recently robbed of a fortune in gems, their value estimated to be several hundred million francs. The regional authorities have placed her estate under close watch, as they quite rightly regarded it as a prime target for this notorious thief. Last night, a shadowy figure was observed scaling the wall, crossing the grounds, and entering the residence. The policemen closed their trap neatly, with an entire brigade standing by as reinforcements. They charged the manor, throwing the household into a panic, and rushed the heiress's private rooms. She met them in a nightdress and perkily announced that the theft of her jewellery had just occurred. After several minutes, rather long ones, she explained that she showed the burglar an ancient secret passage in her room, through which he escaped and skillfully avoided the police. The passage led to a nearby train station. The shocked civil servants took their leave without saying a word, rejecting the light meal prepared for them by the lady of the house. No doubt it will take more than a few croissants for this lady to persuade the assurance company to pay her the value of the stolen gems. Yeah, she's helped him leave.
Watson, consider the news of all these missing ships. I have an idea, but it will be necessary to secure a chart for the Scotland coast and nearby seas. No point in asking Barnes. I have no desire to divert his attention from the translation.
True enough, Holmes. But where else would we find such a chart?
I don't know. Indoors? Is there one up here? Have we got one? I mean, I was saying map reference before, Holmes. Keep up. Surely we've got one. Sounds like the kind of thing that Holmes would have. I'm gonna look at the hint. Down at the docks. Okay. Maybe in the pub?
It's elementary. It is a sea chart.
Let's go to the harbour. Yeah, I skipped that.
Good day, sir.
Good morning to you, gentlemen. Would you care for a pint, or perhaps something finer?
Thank you, but at the moment I have need of information and will have to miss another glass of your fine ale. More's the pity. Would you happen to know where I could find charts of the local waters?
They are all kept at the harbour master's office, but I'm afraid only those with port business are allowed to enter. I trust you understand.
Precisely. What I need is a chart of the Scottish area, where all those ships have wrecked recently.
Indeed, such a sad tale. All those poor souls lost at sea. It seems as if the very devil is at work there. Hang on, a chart of the Scotland coastline, you said? It seems to me I have one in my room over there, behind the bar. Here's the key. Take it and have a look for yourself. If you find it, it's yours for the taking.
Okie dokie.
I need something.
Well, the key that was in... Okay, there's some charts. Lord Rochester's son embarks for India.
A photograph of Rochester as a young man.
Okay, why does he have those? All right.
I have what we need, Watson. Now, let's examine this map.
Okay. Now, we're looking for...
Let us pause to consider...
Oh, I've already got them written down. Right here. So, 56... It's around here somewhere. Oh, no. Is it... What?
Let us
how do I move this around? How do I move it around? Ah, okay. Oh, it's 56, right. 56... Oh no. 56, 43, 41, 42, 43, 06, 43, 43, 06, so, right, 43 and a bit. 13. 12, 13 and about half.
Watson, that's what those mysterious figures meant. Longitude and latitude.
Yes.
They indicate a point along the Scottish coast called Ardnamurcombe. Let's bring back the key to the tavern keeper and see if he knows this place.
I'm sure. I don't trust anyone. I think anyone could be involved in this mad cult.
Did you find everything to your liking?
Indeed, you are as good as your word. I found the charts just as you said. Does the name Ardnamurcombe mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. It's a lighthouse along that very coastline. Legend has it, the place was built over a pirate's hideaway. In fact, now that I think on it, that spot is right in the middle of the tempest that is taking down all those ships. Rather odd-looking building. They say the chap who built it, Stevenson I believe his name was, that he fancied up the entrance with foreign symbols, Egyptian obelisks and even a dog with wings. Strange fixings for a lighthouse, isn't it?
Very much so. Right. Alright, okay. I think we can now just go back to Barnes. What? No, I said Barnes. Thank you.
Mr. Holmes, I was able to translate the pages that you wanted. Come, I will show you. This book is quite ancient. It tells of a terrifying sect devoted to strange entities. The descriptions are vague, but we can presume the origin of this myth arises from the destructive Leviathan represented in the Bible, a creature said to sleep and dream in a strange city under the sea.
A nightmare sleeping within the sea.
To be exact, the pages you asked me to translate are in fact a prayer or invocation to this entity and the description of the ceremony associated with it. To be frank, what is described in this book would make one laugh, were it not for its reliance on such horribly obscene, morbid, and bloodthirsty language.
And this ceremony, what can you tell me about it?
Promise me you will not laugh. The book says that hundreds or thousands of years ago, during a particular alignment of the stars, a priest performed these rites, invoking the name of a destructive Leviathan. The priest intoned his name and called for his return to this earth so his followers could give him his due. The priest then asked a representative of each nation on the earth to recite the invocation and sacrifice themselves to the sea from atop a colossal natural rock tower surrounded by water. All this is quite absurd, isn't it?
That's why they've kidnapped everyone.
Pray continue, Barnes.
And they've taken them to the
As you
lighthouse.
like. It goes on to say that the ceremony must be held under the image of the messenger of the outside gods. Nothing more exact is said on these entities. However, from their description, their messenger would have a form rather close to the Egyptian Sphinx, except that his face is without feature and jet black in colour. So an idol in its likeness must be present during the ceremony. But can you imagine that? Some so-called priest and an international crowd atop a tower singing in unison before some faceless winged stone lion?
I can imagine it very well, Barnes. You say that these people are to throw themselves into the sea so that their god will have his due. But what is it about? What does this god seek?
That's the most preposterous part of this tale, and proves it to be pure myth and fancy. Even for the sake of argument, this ceremony could never have happened. In such ancient times, it would have been quite impossible to gather representatives from every nation on Earth and in one place.
I understand, Barnes. Humour me a bit more and please answer my last question. What would this Leviathan want from us?
Indeed, we would owe this creature our world. According to this, complete the ceremony and the collective sacrifice, invoke the demon, and he will arise and swallow the earth. Yes, Holmes, they sought nothing less than the end of the world. What nonsense!
Thank you, Barnes. I must leave now. Goodbye. The newspaper dating before our departure. Watson, find it. There was some article about the current alignment of the stars. This may tell us precisely how much time we have left.
But Holmes, surely you can't believe...
The newspaper, Watson. Find that newspaper.
Well, it doesn't matter if we believe, because they believe. And they're going to kill people.
Watson, the light is barely lit. This explains the shipwrecks and recent disappearances.
Holmes, if we do not find a place to land, and soon, I fear they will add our names to those poor souls lost in these seas.
No. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God! Holmes, look! The sea! It just swallowed him!
Lambs for the slaughter! Watson, we must stop this!
They've destroyed the faces. Can I go in?
It is sealed tight from the inside.
Right. The pirate coves. Maybe over down here we can. That'll help us go down, and we can go. Huh. Okay, this is a place I can what? Lighthouse and cabin. Oh, that must be where we actually have to go. Where? Over this way. Oh no, is that where the steam's coming out of? I don't know where I am.
Watson, here are 3 geysers of seawater. We could do well to remember what McGrinty's man said before they slit his throat.
Which was?
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Begin what again? Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Who was McGrinty? Well, that's the very beginning. I have no idea what you're talking about. Who was McGrinty? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, McGrinty. Right. I think there was a hole round here somewhere, isn't there? Or is it up there? It was built on some pirate coves. That's not helpful. I don't know where I am. Looks like there's a hole here. Ah, okay, so it's... Ah, there it is. Crevice. Now, I suspect do we need the rope? Yes.
This rope is hardly reliable, but it's the best that we have.
And there's something about the geyser I have to do. I kind of want to try and do that before I do that, before I go down the crevice. Right, okay, is there a thing here? Your book on desperate pirates might help. Ah, okay. Oh, right, yeah, okay, that's what it was. McGrinty's man said... From the middle of the 3 throwing mouths, 30 steps towards the ram. Right, from the middle.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
30 steps towards the ram. Towards the ram.
Watson, here are 3...
And it'll probably ding when I get to the right place, I hope. Or do I have to actually count?
This must be the place. You know my methods, Watson. Let's examine the soil closely.
So it's around here.
I need something.
Do I have no.
I need something.
The rope?
I need something.
No, but we know that that's the right place then. I need like a shovel or something. There was some stuff over here. Maybe some tools? Rack, yeah. But I didn't keep any of my items, which would have been nice. I mean, I don't know how many of them actually would be useful, to be fair. Any tools here? I would have thought there might have been. Back down here. I assume this is where we started. Nope. Maybe behind there. Maybe behind. Ah, the hidden rock. We teleport right here. Okay. Is there anything over the other side? Around here? Nope. Right. So it looks like there's some... Oh, maybe I have to go round. I'm just going to try and explore. I want to see if we can get, like... I would assume that there's going to be some kind of tool. Avoid that. Oh, hello. We found something else. Another wreck. No. Oh, come on. Oh, and I can't actually go... So there's... We're stuck here and we can't get past there. And so I'm assuming we can't actually get to this area. So... Can I combine these? No. But I assume we don't go down until we've found out what's under that rock. I wouldn't have thought. This rock. But...
I need something.
Okay.
I need something.
So, we need something we currently don't have. Where's Watson? Oh, there you are. But there isn't, like, anything to dig with. Which I assume we're moving the rock... We're meant to be moving the rock with. Let's go around the lighthouse. Maybe there's something there. No, nothing over under there. Nope.
This way is too dangerous.
Okay, so we can't go around that side. And I'm assuming if we go around the other side, he's going to say basically the same thing, and we're not going to find anything. Huh. I'm expecting like a shovel or something to move the rock.
This way is too dangerous.
Yeah, okay. I thought that might be the case. So I assume we have to do that before we can go down. I assume. I don't think that's just an extra thing. I think that's probably something we need. This is something we need to do. So, but I think I'm going to put the cut in here, and unless I can push it.
I need something.
No, I didn't think that would be the case. I thought that would have just happened straight away. Yes, so we're going to do a bit more stuff, and hopefully get into the lighthouse next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.